A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Holy crap, guys, we finally got a murder. So let's start this shit off with a welcome back to another Danganronpa episode of Goodbye Despair. And it's your boy Tofuru, and I'm ready to lead you down this magical mystery murder tour. But first off, let's get this settled and say, hope you guys are ready for some fun times. This is going to be the inspection part of our episode, and I'm not sure how long it will take for our first trial, but I am planning to finish all this off and leave the court trial, like usual, for an episode of its own. But, enough further ado, let's start this off. Class trial?
Hey,
I've already explained this to you, right? If one of you gets murdered, the rest of you have to debate who you think is the blackened.
You're telling us to figure out who the killer is?
correct!
That's right! From this point on, you guys must investigate and uncover the blackened culprit.
That's impossible!
It can't be. Somebody actually killed? There's no way.
If you make an outburst like that, you'll end up being a suspect.
I won't believe it! One of us killed Byakuya? There's no way! Something as hopeless as that would ever happen.
No!
If you're actually thinking that way, it means you guys already been conned by the killer. Come on, let's hurry up and begin. An impassioned, life-risking battle between you guys and the blackened, and it's already started. It started the moment one of you plotted to kill someone.
Hey, what are you saying?
You can't!
Everyone, please. You can't. You should not believe what Monokuma says.
No matter how much you interfere, there is only ever one truth.
On my grandfather's...
Name?
You have a grandpa?
On my grandfather's...
Grave!
Your grandpa's dead? What happened to him?
On my grandfather's...
Plane!
Emergency!
What happened to your grandpa? Did his plane crash?
This is kind of depressing.
I don't know even where to begin at this rate.
You ain't my comedy partner anymore.
Oh shit, that nice hook. Oh, Monami, no.
It hurt so much when you hit me with a charging corkscrew attack.
Thank you for describing it.
Did you see that? This stunning display of power. Defy your big brother and I'll show you no mercy. I will harden my heart and teach you a lesson you won't soon forget.
If I only had my magic stick, I'd be able to fight back against Monokuma. Holy shit, you're covered in blood.
Fine.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just leave the whiny rabbit loser alone and get on with the investigation. Now then, in the spirit of lovely doubt and dovey deception, put your heart and soul into investigating.
Yoo-hoo!
I wish you the best of luck.
Well, fuck. And with that, Monokuma vanished, leaving those of us who were grief-stricken alone with our despair.
What?
What does
Is
this
this?
mean? I don't understand this at all. A search for Byakuya's killer? Why did it turn out like this?
What's going on?
Give me a break. Why do I have to be involved in this horrible situation? You can't doubt each other, 'cause you're all friends. Not anymore, but
Mr. Ham-Hams really did get killed, right? And if we don't find out who the killer is, we're all gonna get killed, right?
Please wait.
that being said, I can't abide by this. Now that I've finally made friends, there's no way I can doubt them.
Seriously? Did you even listen to what I said? It doesn't matter if you can abide by this or not. We gotta do this to survive, right? Then we have no choice but to do it.
I won't forgive you.
No, friends doubting friends is a major no-no.
Shut up.
Shut up. Just go away already. You useless piece of trash. Threats are scary. Do we really have to do it?
But
No, I don't want to do something like that.
no.
I don't want to do it either. It sounds so scary.
However,
It is just as Hiyoko said. If we're going to get killed or not for not doing it, then we must do it. But still, I can't believe one of us killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe it. There's no way. For that reason,
Yep.
I'll do it. I'll investigate Byakuya's death. I will do my best to prove there is no killer among us. There is no need to deceive or doubt each other. That's, what we need to fight is not ourselves,
There's no mistake.
but that which is trying to crush us. This despair. This hopeless reality. That's the real enemy we need to fight. If I'm going to survive this, then I have to fight it. Before you start, can I say something?
Well,
In closed circle detective games, the player usually has to decide on who's going to guard the crime scene. What should we do?
I know.
Oh yeah, it would be bad if the killer destroyed the evidence and got away with it.
Destroyed the evidence?
Pointing.
Look over there! That big, bulky, brawny guy is perfect for the guard job. Did you just run away from the crime scene? What the heck just happened?
Man.
That guy has a sensitive heart, despite his looks. Is that what that means?
Hey,
Can I be the one who watches the crime scene? I don't have enough confidence to investigate the body, and it's not like I have the brains either. I'll just stay by Byakuya's side. That's the least I can do. That's what guard duty is, right? Mahiru.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best. I'll do my very best to not get in your way.
Yes.
I have medical training, so if it's not too much trouble, I can perform an autopsy. Please. So you're gonna stay as well. Is that okay? And what specifically should we be doing now? I have no idea. It's perfectly obvious. We're all just amateurs. Going through each grain of sand on the beach just to find a clue would be a waste of time. The only ones who can do that are the police. There's no way amateurs like us would be able to do that.
Hey,
So, let's first rely on our intuition. We'll start from there and prove that none of us could have killed Byakuya. But to perform an autopsy on your friend, how cruel. But I have no choice, right? There's no way I could do something like decline, right?
I won't believe. I won't believe.
Byakuya got killed. I don't believe that at all.
Fine, I'm in.
You are right.
If we're to survive, this is our only path.
This is the worst.
Something like this is the only thing we can do in order to stay alive. Alrighty, finding out who the killer is. That is our only hope for survival. Alright, something like this is hope? Even so, I still gotta do it. Alright, well, let's investigate here.
You thought it was a time for an investigation, but...
It's the Monokuma file!
Oh, yippee, we finally got our first one.
Hey!
Just as I thought! You amateurs need this, right?
What the hell is a Monokuma file?
I don't like
Jeez,
this.
explaining the rules all the time really breaks my bones.
Why
Well,
you?
it's not like I have bones in the first place. Like, don't even make me say such lame jokes.
Allow me to
Let's
explain.
see. The Monokuma file contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body.
What?
I've brought it to you so you guys can smoothly proceed with an investigation, since I'm such a nice guy.
Shing!
I'm so nice, I want to be known as Mother Teresa of the mascot world.
Oh my god.
Hey!
Nice, you say? You're just a selfish meanie.
What's this?
My! Mon ami, the meaningless mascot, you're still here?
You stupid brother!
Don't put me in with the meaningless mascot genre.
Damn it!
Come on, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me.
Ouchie, don't pull my ears, they're gonna come off. They're finally gone. The Monokuma file, eh? Anyway, I guess I should look over it just in case. Alright. This will explain how he died. So he was 6 foot, he was 288 pounds. Alright, the victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Madai. The estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries, and no chemicals such as poison were detected. So Byakuya's really dead. Damn it! And you promised there wouldn't be even one victim. Why'd you end up being the one? He was protecting you guys so no one else would be the victim, and little did he know he'd be the first. And now, I'll never know what you were gonna say to me. I cannot talk to the others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in return. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. In the end, what did he even mean? Could it be...
Even so, if there really is a traitor, isn't that gosh darn awful? Pretending to be your ally and tricking you guys, it can't be helped if someone like that gets killed, right?
A traitor? No way. Just because he said a lot of serious things, it doesn't mean he was the traitor. If anything, it shows that he does know what was going. He did know what was going on. What am I thinking? All right, we got our first truth bullet. All right, time to find all of them. Anyway, we need to carefully examine everything. That's right, I need to do it. And if we're gonna survive, this is what we need to do. I have to prepare myself for the worst. Alright, investigation time has begun. We have a lot of things we can check up on, including testimonies from people across the room. Under this very table, Byakuya was. First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though, the only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is that fucking lamp. It looks like an antique lamp, and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now it's time for me to flinch. Oh, now's not the time. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked beneath the table. Yep, with to see our buddy again. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things. Fuck yeah, he did. But he tried his best to lead everyone. I guess, sure. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. Yep. Definitely should check this out. Huh? What is that? It looks like binoculars, but they're night vision goggles, my dear friend. Why is there a pair of binoculars under the table? Hey, Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Eh? Then what are they?
Perhaps
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them in the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits, too. That's important, then. We should check out the market after this, too. If that's the case, why did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during... Oh, did the killer use these to kill the Byakuya during the blackout? I mean, it's possible. I thought Byakuya probably used it himself, though. They've been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Okay, what about this? Why is there tape? There's something stuck on the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Oh, you know what? He might have planted it so that in case of emergencies, he would see where the knife was, because the knife has the same residue on it. So he would know where to grab a weapon, or someone else put it so they could know where to grab a weapon. Anyway, check out the knife. A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife into the dining hall in the first place? They didn't, my dear sir. They duct taped it to the bottom of that table and then painted some glow paint on it so they could find it when they caused the blackout to occur in the first place. Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that Duralim case. Is it possible they stole this knife from the case? Or they hid it somewhere hard to find? Also, there's one more thing about that knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. And the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Alright, we got a connection too that way. Alright, is there anything else in here we could check? Alright, so it's the blood stain and then Byakuya's body. Let's check the blood splatter. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed. But there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. The blood stains under the table have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright. I'm kind of curious because right now I have a fear that whoever did this had to have gotten blood on them. There's blood everywhere. There's no like footprints, so I don't know how they did this. The body's collapsed face down under the table. As if he was in the middle of attempting something, it looks like he was, according to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and the abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? Oh, it even has like stab zones where he got hit. Alright, well, I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting closer to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Yes, we are. I'm slowly trying to get the picture of what we should really be figuring out. Hey, Hajime! There's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, Then, don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mention it. But why was Bikyu's body under the table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout, I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility somebody must have heard something. Heard something? That's a good idea. Are you talking about her? Heard something. I don't know who could have heard something. Mahiru, let's talk. You got anything to say? Mahiru, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. 1 minute Bikyu is alive and well, in an instant, something awful happened. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find who the killer is and find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout. Oh, fuck. If I only had acted calmer during the blackout, Bikyu might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing never would have happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good would come of it.
Jeez.
Oh, jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, that's fine. I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden for everyone. And plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. A clue?
Hey.
Photos. The one I took just before the blackout, remember? Oh yeah, that's very important with their nice little Nikon there. Hey, Peculiar! Everyone, come on, I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, say cheese! Oh yeah, the pictures. Wanna see them? I have a digital camera so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please! That'd be perfect. Alright, well, two people are instantly suspicious. Me being super close to that lamp, and Nagito being Nagito being behind me near the outlet. I'm not sure what that means, but maybe he's the first killer? It seems very suspicious. Everybody else is kind of focused on different things. Let's see. In this photo... And this one... I took these two photos right before the blackout, but... Huh? Is something wrong? I didn't realize until now, but right before the blackout, Bikyu was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body under the table? With the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Bikyu was standing along the wall farthest away from that place. You're right. That's pretty far. There's something. Everyone standing in position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everyone's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But that would actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thanks. Alright, now that's decided.
You better do your best.
You better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning on stand around?
Do you understand?
What's going on? You gotta find out how Bikuya died. Aye, aye, El Capitan. Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's totally a different person now than when she was feeling down. You know, it's nice. At least you're positive. That's all that matters. So... I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the only one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. Do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right. I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that for showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. Oh, man. I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout and slipped on the carpet. And once I was struggling to get back up... it's so embarrassing. Please, please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it. Well, we have her in the embarrassing pose, so I guess that would validate her existence. Okay, so... we have the lithium case and the foods and the back window. I want to check out this metal case Bikuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of Duralin. Last time I saw it, it was actually closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. Huh? And what's this? Oh, that's where the night vision goggles came from. A hard plastic case. It's just that this case, the inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. But one thing that really catches my attention is the small key. It must have been the key to the other Duralin case. The other case was in the office, and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If that key to the Duralin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Bikuya was taken from that case. No, it was most likely from the kitchen, which means the weapons inside the Duralin case aren't related to Bikuya's murder at all, which is a big clue. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Bikuya have this Duralin case in the first place? A case packed with all his security equipment? Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case. That's way too over... oh no, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? Yeah, if he had prior knowledge to the way Monokuma's games work, yeah, he probably could. And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful? Alright, the Duralin case has been added. I don't know if this has anything, but why were all the windows covered with iron plates? Does that have something to do with renovation project? No, worrying about that's a waste of time. It doesn't have anything to do with Bikuya's death anyway. Holy crap, I really mumble my words at times. I'm gonna try to coherently and eloquently spread it out so you guys hear it clearly. Holy shit, okay. Alright, so we still have to check on this back. Not beacon, son of a bitch. There we go. That's what I wanted. Remote controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner. Could it be... Hey, all of you, why can't you act a little more grown up? What was that sound just now? Wait, what? This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. That's what made that noise. And the air conditioner is remote control. The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure Bikuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. So whoever set that, they set this up long term. At the same time, it only gives me 2 more people though. It only limits it to whoever was in here and knew about that.
Oh, Hellhound Earring, answer my call.
Impossible!
This is efforts futile as well.
Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped?
You!
It is not a mere earring. It is the Hellhound Earring.
Fine.
Long ago in a faraway land, the beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it.
Well, this is certainly random.
The Hellhound tore away through innumerable battlefields. Its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed the diabolical beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event.
Shiver!
The Hellhound Earring.
So that...
May never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times.
Well, that was really about a freaking Pomeranian? Okay. I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
I won't let you!
Where is it? Where did it disappear to?
Maybe it fell underneath the floor. The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards.
So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bulbul.
Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked towards the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor and peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it!
Ah, there it is. I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound Earring. It seems God exists for my benefit.
I see. Good for you.
Let me ask.
How do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Where do I use a tool? It would probably not reach either.
Then maybe you should just give up.
What?
Give up? What? The world?
I meant give up the earring.
You!
Fool! Have you not realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
If you flinch, you will die!
But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter.
Why am I being scolded?
Fine.
It was foolish for me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you excuse me, I must go save the world.
He wants an earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if you actually helped me with the investigation instead. Gaps in the floorboard. Alright. Now then, where else should I investigate?
Hajime.
Hajime. A moment? What is it?
Hey,
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone else has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, I've been told that if one of us is the killer, it can't be helped as everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a scent similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings towards Hope Peak Academy, isn't that right? Well, yeah, but... Fine, if we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
thanks.
I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar? I don't think I agree.
Now then.
I guess for now, we should still search inside this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of a crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. Yeah, you're right. Alright, it's 4-2. It's not too bad now. Alrighty. So, just fed my pet that's now called Shitimi. Let's go talk to Ibuki and make our way around.
I see.
Apparently,
I see.
a great man once said investigation should be done on foot.
Yes.
So that's why I'm using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey,
Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. The perfect
Are you
musician. Holy shit. Eh? How'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
hey,
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice through the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but would you have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to a Buki. It'd be as easy as fried rice with gravy. Lolly, lolly, lol! Hardly eat it for breakfast!
I see.
Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, could you tell us what you heard?
I've got it!
Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of ya.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously?
Aww.
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was Mahiru.
It's a blackout!
Next was Kazuuchi's voice. And the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
Why did you say it like that? Yeah, what a nice remark I made. It's to the point it has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then, there were more voices, one after the others.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah.
Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Nagito.
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey,
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth?
Yeah!
Then praise me, let me bite ya! Ouch! Are you really biting me? Ibuki's account. Got it. Alright, good. That's another big account. Ironically enough... Why are you down here? I'll talk to you in a bit. I want to talk to Soju first. That was weird. There's something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange.
It appears that only that wall in a different color. Oh. It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow!
I see. It's like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. It's only done to keep cats from getting in. How about keeping cats from getting inside? You know about keeping... God. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Truly, I'm culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. The fire door. Alright. Okay, good to know. Alright, Nagito, tell me what you know. How come Byakuya was able to say something like that in the darkness? Like, what the hell? What's going on here? This is... It makes me wonder. Okay, so that's all he says. Let's check out the storage room, then we check out the kitchen, and then we gotta check out the office and the bathroom. This storage room's really dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Definitely should check the hamper. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
This is a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth. Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a blood stain?
Huh?
A blood stain. So somebody used that to protect themselves from getting blood on them. Come here, take a closer look.
But
It's too dark. I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. It's clearly a blood stain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
well,
If that tablecloth has a blood stain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a blood stain. Boom, we needed that. Alright, there might be something else in here as well. There's a rack of them here. A clean stack of tablecloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. I guess there's nothing strange here. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should just leave them alone.
yep.
Wise decision. Okay. Irons. Are these irons? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought. Your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister. Irons in a storage room have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright, so somebody obviously ironed a new tablecloth before or after they killed Byakuya. I'm under the impression that they ironed it before, and then when the timer went off, they threw it into action. But I don't know what that iron was used for. Why were they ironing sheets, you know?
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. I get it. You're right. I don't know, man. That's very iffy. For Nagito to be pushing us out of this zone, there might have been something else important here, too. Alright, next is the kitchen. I assume we'll find the knife that's missing in here. You know, the one that's missing from its rack. Let's check the list. Byakuya must have confiscated all the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from the outside. From the outside? But then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey.
Still, it's surprising how much equipment in this kitchen has. There's an iron place for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Alright. Kitchen equipment list has been added. What do you got? Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Tofuru? Yeah, that blackout totally scared me. At first I thought it was like just in the kitchen, but then I finally emerged to get out of the kitchen. The hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining table, or dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
Ah, that's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see. Then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something. But I guess it's not that easy. Chinese, Japanese, French, yep, I remember all that. Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big! Even I was shocked.
Well,
It's a
guess
dish from
that's
a
about
tropical
it.
island. I've never been able to get meat like this in Aoyama or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoyama and Azabu. I get it. You don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where'd you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently, he killed a cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Oyama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know. Man. Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any of my food were Akane and Pekka, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that. After all, I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes. Only 2 people actually tasted them.
To tell you
Well,
the truth.
it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad. Alright, party dishes have been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Cool. I guess pretty much finished investigating. I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's get going.
You're right.
Yeah, sure thing. He's only being more suspicious to me now. Alright. Well, we've checked all this. All I think we need to really check is the bathroom and the office and then the supermarket to check on the packs. It really is locked. Huh, it's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Is somebody in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. I have a fear someone's dead in there. Like, slit throat sitting in there. Let's check the office then. And then after that, the only place I could think of is exterior stuff. Alrighty.
Hajime.
The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Honestly, I check this first. This Duralin case. It should contain all the dangerous items Bikuya collected.
Hey.
Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe. But it's locked.
Yep.
Byakuya had the keys in a particular Durlam case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take a key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check what's inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
It's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, various tools are crammed inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the keys to this case were inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. What do you gotta say, Kazuchi?
Maybe...
Hey, isn't Peko the killer? Why do you think that?
I mean...
Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well...
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey,
And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. Alright, trying to throw shade on somebody else, Kazuchi, huh? Alright, what else can we check in here? We have the lamps. What's up here? Oh, it's the thing. Okay, so let's check the desk. Is this the desk the staff use for busy work? There's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Good to know. Alright, so... Holy shit, I didn't know the circuit breaker was up there. This remote control is for the office's air conditioner. The timer here is set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't the timer in the air conditioning in the dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? What if somebody worked together the first crime, you know? Like set them both up so that the person who was in there was alerted to when to turn off the circuit breaker. Anyway, we added the AC. Let's check the circuit breaker. That must be this old building's circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker's pretty high up. Even if you used a stepladder, you wouldn't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forget to... Oh, God. Totally different accent. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but... You're right. Even with the stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means somebody must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who?
I did it!
Whoa!
It's here.
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way,
By the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course.
But how did somebody as small as you reset the breaker?
hey,
Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled!
Liar.
it's
Oh, I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque.
Nah, thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh, really?
Oh, really? Such a shame. Still,
cool.
don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
Alright, so what the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced there's no way he'd be able to reach that. If If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or say it to be tripped, they said it to be tripped. Both air conditioners probably went on both at the same time and turned off the power. I can already tell you doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Bikuya was killed.
Anyway.
The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait,
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right. You weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the Duralum case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where'd you run off to on your own?
Well,
that is... She had to pee, didn't she? Ugh. Pekka suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I'm just not feeling well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me. What was that?
Hey,
Pekka, it appears the bathroom inside the old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems like it will be a tough path. With cold sweat dripping down her forehead, Pekka wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say myself. I feel really bad enough as it is for Pekka. What does that mean?
huh?
I mean, is it cool? She didn't like run away or something.
That's right.
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is?
Now then.
I guess we're done with the office, don't you think? We should get going now. Yeah, I think we're kind of clear here. I think the only thing that matters right now is bathroom, if we can get in it, and
Yep.
the other, I guess the store. Okay, looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey,
So how about we check out Bikuya's cottage? Bikuya's cottage?
yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger?
Hey,
You mean I'm worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know.
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one, chosen by Hope's Peak Academy.
All right.
Then let's get going to Bikuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. Oh, they're trying to get his ring back.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think.
I wonder how.
So I thought it was important to check it.
Alright, sure.
I see.
Under the floor? Huh. I never even considered that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it. What if the killer came from underneath the
Hey.
floor to stab him a bunch? Oh my god. It would prove that he didn't have to go inside to do it. He was lying over the wall. Someone waited and just started shanking straight up. They could have been lying in wait the entire fucking time underneath. The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Bikuya's body, right? And the other person could just stabbed wildly through the floor. And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then is it possible that the killer killed Bikuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought. So I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from the outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there is no way to sneak around under the floor from there. What about the fire door? Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility there's a hidden hole somewhere?
Well,
No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from the outside building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd be only one logical suspect. The one person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Oh, you're right. Fuyahiko.
So...
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
Well,
Oh, no. Woo! Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyahiko came here. Huh? He did?
huh?
Huh? What happened, Fuyahiko?
huh?
Oh, hey, what you doing here all alone at a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. Huh, how diligent of you.
Hey, hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no. Not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Of course not. I was going for a goddamn walk. What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but... Then leave me alone. And then, he just left. So that happened. But why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He probably believes he's different from everybody else, and that's why he's always alone.
Hey, hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you ever played those before? Yes, I have. Huh? When did we start talking about video games? She was making a connection and logic, man. So, Fuyahiko did come by.
I see.
Even though we really don't know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Bikuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0. That will suffice.
I have not unleashed even half of my power yet.
I will most absurdly reclaim the Hellhound earring. Fuck. I will most absurdly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Holy shit, his voice hurts a lot. It seems he has no intention of investigating. Alright. Yeah, we've definitely seen all that to see. All we need to see there. Hey, Fuyahiko, you're my fucking it. Let's talk to you now anyway. What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Bikuya's the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever. Just tell me what you're doing. What were you doing while you were... Oh my god. Whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party.
Huh?
Checking me alibi, eh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chaika said she saw you in the front of the old school building, or the old building.
Shut up!
Nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true. I went for a little walk, and then by chance ended up passing by the old school building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck with me!
Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence. A coincidence. Oh, it seems like you really wanted to be a part of it. Alright, I got it. Dumbass. Alright, well, we got his response to the situation. Nagito's there. Byakuya's side is right here. Alright, Byakuya. We must enter your cottage. Ah, fuck, it's locked.
Hey,
I guess we need to ask him for help. And so, Nagito took a deep breath.
hey!
Monokuma!
Did you call me?
Yes, we did. Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey,
Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if you could do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed.
What?
I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though it'd be boring to play alone.
I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
well,
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need.
For the class trial.
This is troubling.
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Loose!
Really?
I'll leave the rest to you.
See? I unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content.
Why does it open with a magic spell?
jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I see. I guess we should go inside then.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Alrighty, in his room, holy shit, a lot of bugs. Ooh, what the fuck is this envelope all about? To Byakuya Togami. Huh? There's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. It looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
You should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Be careful. Holy shit. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is a warning. No wonder he was acting so stressed.
This is...
Is this a crime warning? No, if it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe.
Hey,
This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight because somebody made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter?
but...
He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario.
Hey,
Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim. He couldn't overlook that slim possibility, just to keep his promise. Then why did he keep it a secret? What if he just told us?
nope.
He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst case scenario, because then nobody would trust anybody. They would hide in their rooms and someone would get murdered anyway. What do you mean? If everybody knew what was in the letter, whether it's a lie or not, everybody would likely have begun to doubt each other, and at that point, there's no turning back. So Byakuya actually tried to do something with all of this by himself, without telling anyone.
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility is the explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
No, this could be a prank, and it might have been nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became real quiet. I see, he doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all this way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it! Who the hell would do that? Alright, so we have the murder threat added.
Hey,
Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked Mahiru for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished up by now. You're coming with me, right? Sorry, that's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand. You're very suspicious, though.
hey.
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikon has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now.
Bye now.
I'll see you later. Okay. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nagito. If there isn't much time left, I better hurry over to the old building. I wonder if he has a split personality and he doesn't know which one's in control, and if he lapses, the killer personality comes out and murders people, you know? Okay, so we probably will only have to talk to 2 more people. What just happened? What the hell was that loud voice just now? Don't tell me you got the bathroom open. You know what? Let me just ask you. You know what, Nekomaru, tell me what's up.
Huh?
I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomaru Nidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who?
Oh.
I won't lose to anyone, not even my past self. That sounded cool and all, but what are you even talking about?
Shit!
What? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel, was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. Yeah, you couldn't shit. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
Jeez.
However, if you think I'll be angered by something like that, you all misunderstand my nerve and patience.
Oh.
Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader.
Fool.
In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by the whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started till after the blackout.
So what
And the
I
bathroom
mean
is finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long it lasted. What the hell? What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. So it was locked from the start of the party until the blackout. Then it unlocked, and then I guess someone went to the bathroom. Alright. It's important. Bathroom seems to be open. But I don't really need to go right now, and there's no real need for me to go inside. Alright, so it's unlocked now. So Nekomaru was the one who was in there the entire time. These floorboards are kind of wishy-washy, so someone could easily have, went down the floor. But alrighty. Let's go inside the dining hall and talk to the last of our, I guess get the last information. Alrighty, so let's talk to Mikon and Mahiru. If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body, and I discovered there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over and over again, which is what I believe. Hey, are you okay? I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad. No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. I'm sorry. Still around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick, or an awl. That's actually important. If it was super thin, it's probably the missing prong, which could lead to someone. Ooh, was it Tofuru? We're missing one of those things. The things they used to hold the meat that he freaked out about at the beginning of the party. Because the knife there might have actually been Bikuya's. He might have left it there so he could find it to defend himself. But I don't know what he was. I guess maybe nobody was there, and when he went to get the knife, he just got stabbed. But I don't know why that would be the location to get stabbed. Alright, and Mahiru, what do you got?
Hey!
Hey, you're here! Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering, I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off then, I guess it's fine. So did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure.
Hey!
Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing, and when I did, this diagram was the result. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. Okay, wait, so we look at this chart real quick. Akane, Bikuya, Mikan, Kazuuchi, Sonya, Nekomaru, Mahiru, Gundam, Ibuki are pretty much free from being near the AC unit, which is my concern. Hajime and Hiyoko, well, me, Hiyoko, and Nagito were super close to it, so we would be potential suspects. On the flip side, Peko was supposed to be in the office room. Now here is my conundrum. That Tofuru slipped laxatives in the food since he was controlling all the food coming in and out. And made... I think Nekomaru ate the wrong food and he just happened to get, need the poop. But Peko, being on guard duty, got forcefully given it. And then she had to poop, so she ran to the bathroom and started shitting her brains out. And that's when Nekomaru wanted to poop, but he couldn't poop, which gave Tofuru free reign to do whatever he wanted, because he was in there and then he wasn't in there. I'm not sure why or how, but my biggest concern now, it's either Nagito or Tofuru. Just because Tofuru wasn't in the room and he has access to the entire floor, while everybody else was in the same room, and Chaika's outside, and the Mafia kid probably didn't do goddamn thing. That's my current prognosis. I'm not sure how to feel otherwise, but right now, Fuyuhiko is not really on my list. Chaika's not really on my list. Peko, maybe. Tofuru, really. Nagito, really. Otherwise, everyone's kinda no, Well, let's see. Let's see how it goes. But those are my current guesses. It's my idea of what happened. I've made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. It's just as I thought. Bikuya was standing a far distance from that table. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. What is this line extending from the table where Bikuya was killed? That's the cord, right? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. The power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord is extending from the table where Bikuya was killed, that means...
Hey!
So, did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all.
Huh?
It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden there. No, I think Mahiru actually gave us a very big clue, because that lamp was lit there, the AC units were set to go off at the same time, all the irons were on in the other room. I mean, it's virtually somebody manufactured a blackout, using the AC units as the final pushover, because they do absorb a lot of electricity. And once you put everything else up, this is an old building. It could easily blow a fuse in relatively short time. And I guess the carpet really helped, because I don't know if Tofuru would have killed anybody, you know? The first person he could have gotten his stabby stab on with is what I assume. Alright. An extremely important clue. And there it is. The final bell tolls for us here.
Alrighty, guys. It's finally time. That's right. It's time for the long-awaited class trial.
Woohoo!
Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place.
Actually, this is interesting. I don't know what the meeting place is going to be.
At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it.
Oh, the pyramids?
That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock.
Or like the Washington Monument. No. It's the founder... Fuck. Mount Rushmore. Well, that took a little bit of time. Sorry, guys. So, Mount Rushmore. But once you're there, please correct it. Oh, there's an elevator. Okay.
I'll see you soon.
Can't wait, Monokuma. I'm excited to take some people down. All right. A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island. Alrighty, folks. Yeah, I'm gonna call this episode here. It's been running longer, but I wanted to go through the entire investigation before I ended this episode. So if this one's longer than usual, I apologize, but it's the way I like to run it, where I do a full investigation episode, a full court case, despite how long it ends up. So bear with me on these if you are new to this series, or if you're coming back from the last one. It's the same shtick. It's the way I like to do it. It feels more organic, and it feels more complete, and we get through the chapters faster than me splitting them up like 20 times. Now, I want to ask a question, though, to you guys. Do you like me going through the entire investigation and showing it to you guys, or would you prefer me kind of mix and matching it up? I'm trying to think of tweaking the idea to make my episodes, under a controllable amount, while still progressing through the game at a reasonable pace. So I thought I should ask you guys and see what you think. If you'd like to see a test run of maybe like a highlighted investigation episode, I'll be sure to throw it the next time a new one comes in and let you guys check it out. But that's kind of my plan. It's something I'd like to tinker with, maybe see if it's worthwhile to do like a highlight way of doing it, because a lot of it's kind of monotonous, and if it's not very important facts, it's not really big. But at the same time, I feel like everything in this game is super important. So I figured I'd rather ask you guys and see what your thoughts are on it and go from there. And if you guys feel like everything's super important or everything should be recorded, then that's fine with me, and I don't mind sticking to what I've been doing. I just would like to, hear some feedback on maybe a different approach and see how it goes. Anyway, guys, it's your boy Tofuru, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Danganronpa Goodbye Despair, and I hope to see you in the next video of whatever I make. But as always, it's your boy, signing out.
Yeah, baby girl, you're so damn fine, though. Wanna know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. When it's over, I press rewind, though.